Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. Can we introduce ourselves first? My name is Muhammad Khatami bin Azizan.
Hello, my name is Mazlina Idayu binti Fazila.
Hello, my name is Siti Karimah binti Asik.
We are from group 3 and we will present about the topic of our study, which is discrimination against women should be eliminated. This topic is from Sustainable Development Goals SDG 5, which is gender equality.
What is gender equality? Gender equality, also known as sexual equality or equality of the sexes, is the state of equal ease of access to resources and opportunities regardless of gender, including economic participation and decision making. Does not necessarily mean that everyone is treated exactly the same, but their different needs and dreams are valued equally. Gender-based violence is a brutal form of discrimination and violation of fundamental human rights. Violence and discrimination mostly occurs against women because they are weaker than men. Women have had a significant impact on their mental and physical health because they are stopped from attaining their goals and do not have the same freedom as males to live a normal life. As we already know, women face significant discrimination in politics, economics, and social around the world. Society generally underestimates women's potential to succeed in any career, so that they are usually prevented by having higher education and discriminated against by their families and society. So today we would like to talk about the reason why all form of discrimination against women should be eliminated in our society.
The first reason why discrimination against women should be eliminated because women can be smart leaders. As we know, women are known to be the most loving and caring people when compared to men, which is why most people find it difficult to accept the fact that women can be smart leaders. Their feminine behavior cannot guide the organization to follow their way in terms of leadership management. However, some professional female leaders refuse to believe that they are incapable of leading the organization. Instead, they employ a feminine approach. So, women leaders have the ability to become good leaders because they have strong role perception and they can perceive slight change and variation in their surroundings. The characteristic of female leader can be demonstrated by how it helps to flatten the COVID-19 cases. It shows that those who assist the organization are able to deal with the unexpected disease in pandemic scenario. The influential individuals who have contributed to the flattening in COVID-19 case curve, like Dr. Teresa Tam, Canada's Chief Public Health Officer, and Dr. Bonnie Hen, Canada's Chief Medical Officer. This has shown that women can be powerful and influential leaders given enough training. Besides that, women who have leaderships can rival male leadership in all areas of employment because they also have a high academic level. It was stated that because men have been overrepresented in leadership roles and higher academic ranks, female leaders being disadvantaged and ignored from achieving similar provisions. To achieve the same level as men, women must work twice as hard to ensure that women can also be smart leaders. When women are trying to lead, they have been challenged by having an exercise workload which leads to an unbalanced lifestyle. Lastly, women who work in male-dominated environments may differ from other women in a variety of unobservable characteristics. So, women leaders tend to stand out because they are motivated by their surroundings in female-dominated environments. This is one of the reasons why discrimination against women should be eliminated.
Thank you to my friend Muhammad Khatami bin Azizan, and now I will be continuing with the next point about why discrimination against women should be eliminated. So the next point is discrimination against women should be eliminated is because women are also highly educated and expert in their respective fields. Females now outperform males at most levels of education and are better represented in universities. As stated by Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) 2015, statistics explains women overall tend to perform better than men when it comes to participation in education in European Union (UN). In 2020, 12.0% of men and 8.1% of women aged 18 to 24 had left education and training with at most lower secondary education. Although this gap narrowed between 2002 and 2016, it widened again over the following 4 years and remained substantial at 3.9 percentage points in 2020. A major expansion in higher education system has taken place in the EU since the introduction of Bologna process. The share of the population aged 25 to 34 who completed tertiary education increased steadily between 2002 and 2020. The increase was particularly strong for women, whose tertiary education attainment rate rose from 25.3% in 2002 to 45.6% in 2020. For men, the increase was lower, from 21.0% to 34.8%. This caused the gender gap to surge from 4.3 percentage points to 10.8 percentage points between 2002 and 2020. Girls perform better than boys in education for so many factors. In the case of developed countries, for example, the role of parents is a vital factor in performing better of their daughter.
Last but not least, discrimination against women should be eliminated because women are key drivers of economic growth. According to research conducted by a number of researchers, a society that values the equality between men and women in the economy managed to increase the speed of economic development, and yet a society that has prevented women from entering the economy has a very slow economic development. So that women should not only be seen as generational successes and household administrators, but also as individuals capable of positively impacting a country's economic progress. Moreover, many women who have started their own businesses to achieve financial independence have a significant impact on economic development all over the world. Women entrepreneurs create new employment opportunities for young people. As a result, the participation of women entrepreneurs is increasing, and this will emerge as a measure that is positive for the country's economic development. Therefore, discrimination against women should not exist in society because most of them prefer to earn their own money while contributing to economic progress.
So, it can be concluded that it is believed that women's emotional and mental health are badly affected by any kind of discrimination, and that's why all forms of gender inequalities that lead to discrimination against women should be eliminated. As women also can be smart leaders, having high level education and expert, and as key drivers of economic growth. As I mentioned earlier, all forms of education against women is a huge threat. Is a huge threat to women and overtoxic in our society. The reason why it must be eliminated is to create a better and healthier surroundings for the betterment of our society. Above all, one of the best ways to prevent discrimination against women is by giving them opportunities for involving in high political offices, accessing jobs, and so forth, because they can provide a smart, charismatic, and credibility leadership. Other than that, a number of companies should give numerous top executive business positions to women so they can be a great stimulus to economic growth. The society themselves must change their mentality to eliminate this typical thing from spreading worse and longer. As we all know, Islam is known as a comprehensive religion, the way of life, accompanied by the revelation of the Holy Book of Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Hadith both serve a guide in this worldly life, from the obligatory acts of worshipping Allah, the exemplary morals and attitudes of a Muslim. It is all included in Islam. Islam believes on equality, justice, and peace. And that's all from us. Thank you for lending us your ears.